We are going to identify and correct any misconfiguration of a wireless device in this exercise 9352, Troubleshooting a Wireless Connection. So a small business owner learns that a wireless user is unable to access the network. All of the PCs are configured with static IP addressing. Identify and resolve the issue. So we're going to see which ones are able to get there and which ones aren't. So we're going to access, we're just going to go through the line, the desktop and the web browser, and see if we can get to Cisco Learn More. Whoop, that's not what we're trying to get to. Okay, let's see. Cisco Learn.more. Okay, and we're going to highlight that just so that, copy it so that we've got it to make things a little simpler. And remember, it said to give them a little bit of time to connect. So we need to identify any PCs that don't seem to be working properly. Okay, so number one seems to be having a wee bit of a problem, but of course, you know, that could be my computer. Now, I don't know if you can do more than one of these at a time. I think it just goes down. So we'll just kind of leave that and put that over there. Let's try number two. I suppose I should check the wireless PCs, huh? All right, this one went through. Number two went through. Great. Okay, wireless router. So these appear to be, let's check what our, okay. Wireless device. Okay. So it appears right here that we have the PC PT. This one right here doesn't have a connection. Do you notice that? This, I assume, is being that it's wireless. Okay, and right there, number two, we can see that the IP address is 192.168.1-102. Okay, the gateway is 192.168.1.1. Whoop. Whoop. Didn't want to do that. It's the same information that we get. This is just a mouse over. And the DNS server is 192.152.5. So let's just take a peek at one and see if these match. Okay, 192.101. The gateway seems right, and the DNS server seems right. And the link is up. So it appears, let's go ahead, I believe that these are wired. So we'll just because we'll go through and check these. All right, no problem because we have a direct wiring. Okay. No problem with 3 and 4. There appears to be a problem with PC1. So which wireless is unable to connect? PC1. On the PC that is unable to connect, access the command prompt on the desktop. Command prompt. And we're going to do, can you guess it? Yep, ipconfig/all. All right. What IP addressing is available? Well, it looks like we have everything: an IP address, which seems to relate, a subnet mask, we have a default gateway, which seems to be the same as number 2, and the DNS server is also the same as number 2. All right. So record the SSID, the security configurations, and the IP address configuration. Now we're going to access the GUI. On the basic setup page, examine the DHCP server settings. Okay, this one's throwing me, so I need to take a break here. Okay, just a little thrown. Here's the Linksys wireless router. Okay, we know that somehow it's not connecting, the PC is not connecting through the router in order to get to the internet. So we're going to check the GUI on here. And we're going to look at the basic setup. So let's open this all the way up so we can see it. Basic setup here. Okay. And examine the DHCP server setting configuration. So here's the network setup. And see this? The DHCP server is disabled. So what's happening? It's not able to create that connection. All right, so there we go. We want to change that, and then we also want to click wireless. Let's see, click the wireless tab. I don't especially like these tabs here. There it is up here on the top. In the wireless tab, we want to examine the information on what the SSID is. So the SSID is also enabled. Does it match the SSID configured on the client? So network mode is mixed. Let's write this down. Mode is mixed. Network name is Academy. Radio band is auto, and wide channel is auto. Let's make a note of that. Wide channel is auto. Okay, does it match what's configured on the client? Okay, well, let's take a look then on the client, and we're going to look at settings. Okay, wireless. Let's open this all the way up here. Okay, so it looks like we have the SSID is Academy. That looks proper. The other two were so click the wireless security submenu. Examine the security settings, and is the web the WEP enabled? Does the key match the key configured on the client? Okay, so here's the clients. We sort of jumped the gun here. WEP is enabled. You see that right there, and the key is ABD123DE45. Okay, let's go back to Linksys. We're going into here. Okay, remember into the wireless. Okay, that seems correct. So we need to go in the wireless tab, click the wireless security. Wireless security right there. Okay. And security mode is WEP. All right. ABCOO. The client is ABD123DE45. So, which changes, who do you think we should change? Do you think we should change the router, or do you think we should change the client? I think we need to change the client, don't you? So let's go back to that client. All right. And the wireless settings. And right here, instead of ABD, we want to make this ABC. Now, it bothers me just a little bit that there's no like approve, save, anything like that on these things, but oh well. All right. So now let's go to the let's go ahead and go to the desktop, the web browser, put in our URL, hit go. It's kind of big, isn't it? Let's make it smaller. And look at that. Learn more about troubleshooting. So we figured out the problems by looking at the settings in the Linksys and in the PC that was creating a problem. So because we had the PC2 wireless to compare to, that kind of helped us out. But if you didn't have a second PC, if your network was only one computer, you could check between the router and your own PC. And I think you would find that there was a problem. And then when you find that problem, again, which do you think that you should change, the router or the PC? I think the PC. So I hope you think the same. So we completed it 100%, and we'll check our results, and we completed this activity. Yeehaw, we seem to be doing good. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining me. Bye.